How many of you agree with this belief? I will take your view on poll. How many of you agree with this belief that there are only two types of communication? One is one to many, and another is one to one. One to many and one to one. Now, one to one is very clear. There's some discussion required in one to many, because many times we feel that when when we say one to many, that's called public speaking. Many times we feel that we have to have 4 to 5 people, 10 people, 100 people. But as a student of public speaking, I must tell you, moment if you have more than one person, that's one to many. Example, the way I speak in front of my mother one to one, I'm a different person. And the way I speak to my mother in front of my dad, or the way my mother speak to me one to one, she's a different person, at least in communication. And when she speaks with me in front of my dad, she's a different person. How many of you agree with this, that Praveen? Yes, even I have observed this, that if I have to give one more example, the way you speak to your, imagine if you're a boss with your subordinate one to one, and in the presence of your boss is there with you, and imagine there's a subordinate. Then, because there are two people now, is it different? How many of you agree with this? Yes, Praveen. I agree with you. Click on A. Click on A. Click on B. No, Praveen, I don't agree with you that even the presence of one person can change the communication. Or even the presence of one person can change the communication, Praveen. Right? A or B, A or B, A or B. Okay, let me end the poll. So 96%, 95% people. Good. 95% people said here, Praveen, yes. Agree. Very nice. So why we think that public speaking is all about standing on the stage and speaking then? Don't you feel that even when you are standing in front of your family members or one or two colleagues, you are doing public speaking only? So first definition which I really got redefined as a student, that public speaking is not about that big elevated platform. It's about standing on the stage and speaking. No, not at all. There is just one style of public speaking. But the moment you open your mouth, you are doing public speaking. So that is one to many. So the definition of many is not necessarily many. It could be one or two also. And then one to one. One to many or one to one. How many of you think that, Praveen, yes, these are the only two types of communication we have, one to many or one to one? How many of you agree with this? Click on agree or no, Praveen. There has to be another type of communication also. If you disagree, agree or disagree. And those who are clicking on disagree, I want you to keep your answers ready. I will open the chat. I would like to know, what do you mean by that there's one more type of communication? 38% people, let me open the chat. Tell me, what is that third type of communication then? What is the third type of communication? Those who said baby, what is the third type of communication? Non-verbal, but that's Sunil already started advice my course. When I start my course, you can check your teachable account, Sunil. You can start your course already. It's already there. When talk with my friends, many to many, depends on situation, body language. Talk apps. Monica said. I got the answer. Monica said, "Can I? Is it okay if Monica? Can I ask you to 1 minute? Let me see. Monica, just say hi in the chat box. If you say Praveen, yes, you can just allow me to unmute. I would like to say. I would like to tell my answer. Just say hi in the chat box if you want me to unmute. Monica, can I? Can I? No, I'm talking about just Monica, and she gave me the answer. One answer which I want her to explain rather than I explaining it. Monica, I'm just counting for 5 seconds. 1, 2. Yeah, Monica, thank you very much, allowing me to speak. So I'm allowing you to speak, Monica. Can you just tell what's your answer?
Hello.
Yeah,
Good evening,
Monica.
sir.
Good evening. Go ahead. Tell me, what is the third type of communication?
Third type of communication is Intrapersonal communication, like meditation with yourself, like to know yourself only, own self only.
Good. I would have taken this conversation further, but there's some problem at your end in audio. But absolutely, even this communication, ladies and gentlemen, which I recently realized, I must tell you this. When I became a student of meditation, and I was sitting there for hours for meditating, focusing on my breath. Now, those who are a true student of meditation, they will accept this. When we sit like this for focusing on our breath for half an hour, maybe for few minutes, that too in break and break, we are actually focusing on breath. Otherwise, your mind is talking only. Mind is talking only. What you speak, and I'm not at all talking about you're actually speaking alone, you're mumbling or speaking. No, even your mouth is shut. It's talking, right? So the way you talk with yourself, don't you feel even that's a very critical piece of communication? How many of you agree with this, Praveen? Yes, we agree with this. Click on A. Yes, Praveen, even that is very important part of communication, the way we speak with ourselves. Click on A. Click on B, Praveen. No, I don't think so. That is important, the way we speak with ourselves. A or B, A or B, A or B. Okay, let me end the poll and let me share the results with you. So 94% people said Praveen A and 96. So 94% accepted. So there are three types of communication. Now my question to you is this before we enter into interpersonal communication today. According to you, and then I will put my concept in front of you. According to you, which one is the most difficult? According to you, the most difficult. A, public speaking. B, one to one. Or three, is intra, self talk. 1 minute. The most difficult. A, if I'm launching a poll. A, public speaking. A, public speaking. B, you're speaking one to one. C, self talk. The most difficult one I'm talking. So, according to if the public speaking is the most difficult, click on A. If one to one is the most difficult, click on B. If self talk is the most difficult, click on C. Right? Now, here is the answer. That's the beauty of poll. Yeah, it was like hundreds of people here, and we have access to collective wisdom of hundreds of people. That's we should say thank you to all those people who have played a vital role in this technological evolution, isn't it? Let me share the results with you. 63% people said Praveen A. 63% people said Praveen A. That is public speaking. 8% people said Praveen, that is B. That is interpersonal communication. And 30% people, let me write it down, otherwise I will forget all this. And 30% people said C. C is self-talk. Right? So let me, because these numbers are very important. So 63 A, 8% and 30%. A, B, C. Okay, now listen to my perspective, and then I would like to know whether how many of you are reconsidering or maybe sticking to their views. A is what? Public speaking, correct? You stand in front of public and you speak. Whenever you do that, you always an opportunity to prepare your content. Most of the time, right? Your boss will always say, hey, tomorrow is your presentation. Prepare yourself. You get whole day, whole night. Now, that point is different that people are not learning the techniques and methods of public speaking and they're struggling to speak. That is very secondary. That what they will do with anything. You will not, you are not learning this. You will struggle to do this. That's secondary. Imagine for a moment you have learned the techniques and methods of public speaking. Then what's the problem? There's no problem. Why? Because when you're going on the stage, it's all prepared. When I conduct, for example, training workshop, now these are more on discussion, educational, but on Sunday when I conduct workshops, I do it step by step. Step one, two, step three. Everything is prepared. It has to be like that only. So if you have learned techniques and methods, prepared those techniques and methods, we have worked on your mindset. Now you don't have that fear of public speaking and all because you're treating like that any skill. So that's easy, public speaking. But let's come one to one. 8% people said, Praveen, one to one is difficult, not A or C. Only 8%. So 92% people here believe that one to one conversation is very easy. Really? Tell me, what decides the quality of one relationship at your workplace? The way you communicate with the world, or your way do you communicate with your colleagues? What decides the quality of communication? What decides the quality of relationship with your family members? The way you communicate with your wife, with your husband, with your child. What decides the quality of your relationship? The way you communicate. The way you communicate, right? The way we behave, the way we think. Maybe with my son, I'm not liking something, but the way I communicate what I'm not liking, that makes a difference, right? My father is to communicate like this, katak. That's the only way of communication from my father. But of course, I love my father. But the way you communicate, what are you thinking inside, that's secondary. But the way you are communicating with the world or with the people, that makes a very important, very critical that part in building your relationship. How many of you agree with this? Click on agree. Yes, Praveen, agree with this. That the way we communicate one to one, it makes a huge difference the way we build relationship. Agree. Disagree. If you say no, no, Praveen, I don't agree to this. Disagree. Agree or disagree. Agree or disagree. Agree or the way you communicate. Right? Okay, let me end the poll and let me share the result. 96% people said Praveen agree and 4% people said Praveen disagree. So 96% people. So you are saying 8% people that it's the not very difficult. So you must be having a very good relationship with the world, right? So if one-to-one conversation is so easy, then why we see so much of pain in relationships? Why so many misunderstandings? Why people are not liking each other? Why parents are not liking kids or kids are not liking parents, or there is a communication gap? If it is so easy. Now, in the light of these two things, that public speaking is simple techniques and methods. You learn, you prepared, you have time, you have applied the techniques and methods, go and speak. One to one, you don't know. You have to be extempo, impromptu. The person mood, I don't know. The way I speak with my dad is different. Senior manager, junior manager. My boss is very difficult, so I have to change my tone when my boss is there. My junior is very verbose or very introvert, so I have to change my tone. So I have to think. Here, same talk. Doesn't matter whether you are introvert, extrovert, negative, positive, like-minded, not like-minded, right-minded, or left. Same kind of talks. Here, or every time I have to change it. Now, in the light of this, how many of you think that, Praveen? Yes, I think my public speaking is more easy than one-to-one conversation. If you think that, then just say agree. Praveen, I think public speaking seems more easy than one-to-one conversation. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? In the light of this concept which I have just explained, that Praveen, I think it seems if I follow this, if I learn the techniques and methods of public speaking, I think public speaking is more easy than one-to-one conversation. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Okay. Now, let me no, even 58% people said, Praveen, you're changing your thinking, rethinking, reconsidering in last 5 minutes. Good, not bad. Now, 30% people said self-talk is difficult. If you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, if I have to pick as a student of communication, not uh, uh, keeping everything aside, only a boy sitting in front of you who has decided 3 years ago that I should become a student of this skill. That doesn't mean that I'm a student of only this skill. I'm a student of meditation also, running also, mountaineering also. I'm learning film direction also now. So I'm a student of multiple things in school of life. One is public speaking, 3 years. So I'm a 3 years old student of public speaking. So my understanding is slightly different than other people because I'm studying this subject. And if you ask me as a student of public speaking, I would say the most difficult type of communication, if I have to choose from these three, public speaking, one to one, and self talk, is the self talk. Wherever you will reach it in your life is the direction you give to yourself, boss. You are the output of your own decisions, you are the output of your own talks. What you speak, self talk is not mumbling, self talk is not talking, self talk is what going here. So today we are not going to focus on public speaking. Today we are not going to focus on self-talk. Today let's stick to the agenda. We'll talk about only one-to-one conversation.